Welcome back to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. This is day number 59, and I'm Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. And we are this week concentrating on back to the core, the basics, and the things that strengthen us. We're focusing particularly on the core. We've added core in to our regiment. We've got a warm-up that we're going to do. We can get through our circuit, and then we'll do our grounding, centering exercise, and our breath work as we get to the end. Once again, I want you to remember that you've shown up one more day, and this is a positive thing for you. Let's go ahead and run into our warm-up exercises. Let me grab my gloves, and we will get into our arm twists. If you have dumbbells, you can use those. If you have something else, if you got some cans, you can use those. If you have nothing, you just use your arms. Because remember, everything that we do is certainly modifiable to your particular situation. So let me go ahead and grab those. Actually, these ones. I'm going to do 5 forward and 5 backwards. Let's go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I said 5, but I meant 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the warm-up, we're going to go to our cross-body leg swings. The warm-ups are intended to increase the heart rate, increase the blood flow, get our body warm so that the muscles are beginning to stretch. We're going to do 10 of these in each leg with a 5 count on each swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Awesome. I'm going to switch legs and arms with my dumbbell. And same thing, 5 count as we do the swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and do our high knee marches. And the goal is to lift our knee as high as possible. We're going to do a 1, 2 count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I've got my dumbbells, so I'm going to use those. And as we get into this, remember we're strengthening or activating that core, those muscles, the abdominal muscles, the glutes, all of those muscles, we want to pull them into this activity. So let's go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those legs up, get those knees up. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's get the pace, 30 seconds more. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. 15. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put these here. Actually, I'll put these, because we'll need those in a little while. And let's go ahead and we're going to move down to the ground so we can do our pelvic tilts. And then we'll come back and do the forward reaches. And so remember, with the pelvic tilts, the goal is to get our feet flat on the ground. And we're going to tilt our hips up so that they lift off the ground. And we want at least a fist width or distance between our buttocks and the ground, okay? And we're going to do 10 of these. And we're going to do a 3 count when we lift up. Ready? And I usually put my hands on the ground. If you need to put your fist to help you with the distance, that's certainly fine. Let's go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 3. And push up with your heels. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, that's 8. And 1, 2, 3, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, that's 10. All right, very good. All right, so got our gloves back on. And get our dumbbells. We're gonna do 10 of these with a 5 count, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 10. All right, let's go ahead and get these down and get into the dumbbell presses. All right. And once again, we're going to do 2 sets, pretty much back to back, set 1 and 2. And then when we get to set 3 or 2 and 3, we're going to do a little shorter or longer break between the 2. Ready? And here we go. Up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, that's 8. All right, so brief break, just for a couple of counts, and then let's get to it. Here we go, up, press, 1, 2, that's 1, up, press, 1, 2, that's 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, that's 8. Oh yeah. It's a little longer break between those two sets. So those last couple, I really felt those. Whew. And so remember, our warm-up is designed to kind of help us move our body slowly into the space where we are here exercising. And so it decreases the chances of injury. And then, of course, we increase our heart rate and increase the blood flow, which our body needs to get nutrients and oxygen to our cells. Let's go ahead and get to that last set. Ready? Here we go. Up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, that's 8. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's get that down and then get to our seated knee extensions. I'm going to do 10 of these, alternating each leg with a 5 count on the extension. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. So let's move into our curl and presses. Okay, ready? And here we go. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. And so we're going to take a brief break there. So we're working on getting into these longer sets with more reps. All right, let's get into that second set. Ready? And here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. up, twist, press, and down, twist. 7, one more, up, twist, press, and down, twist. 8. Woo wee. Yeah, I really felt, really felt those last two. So we'll take a little longer break here. Whew. And just, I felt that, I think I was holding it just a little bit in an awkward position. So I'll adjust that a little bit more. All right, just a couple more seconds, and then we'll get into that last set. All right, so strength, strategy, mindset, strength, strategy, mindset. And as we're moving through this space, our mindset, our strength, our strategy, all the same, right? We are focusing on the core. We're using the same reps or the same exercises to take us through. That's the basis of what we do, right? So we're not changing, we're adding, we're modifying, we're tweaking, but the base is the same. Let's get into that last set. Feet shoulder width apart. Activate the core, and let's get to it. Ready? And here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist. 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist. 2. And up, twist, press, down, twist. 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist. 4. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 5. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist. 7. One more. Up, twist, press, and down, twist. 8. Ooh wee. Yeah, the last one. Okay, let's get these down, and then we'll get into our squats. And like we've been doing, I'm going to do all 3 types. We're going to do kettlebell, which will be the last one. We're going to do the dumbbell, and then we're going to do the isometric. Okay, going to start with the isometric, and basically I'm pressing my palms against each other, and feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Going to act like I'm sitting, and then bend the knees. I'm going to go down and come up. We're not going to pause. All right, so ready? Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay? And just long enough to get the dumbbells, or dumbbell, and we're pressing and squatting. Okay? Let's go ahead and get started. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. And just a little bit longer break between that one and then this last set with the kettlebell. Whew. And you should be feeling this because we're moving pretty swiftly from one to the next. But that just helps you kind of get ready as we are advancing in the exercises. Right, remember time under tension is what we are interested in, because that helps us with strength, helps us with toning, helps us with bulk, right? So if you're trying to bulk up, we're going to do that as well. Just want to remind you, as we are in the MOVE campaign, metabolic optimization via exercise, that you're not negating or neglecting your walking, because that is a big component of what we do, as well as we are working on being healthy. Let's go into this last set. I've got my kettlebell now, so feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and let's get started. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right, let's get this back down. And then move directly to our hammer curls. All right, let's do these. And I'm going to see if we can go directly into the second set. Ready? And here we go. Up and down, 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 up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. That's 5. Up and down, up and down. That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down, up and down. That's 8. Keep going. 1. Here we go. That's 1. Up and down, up and down. That's 2. Up and down, up and down. That's 3. Up and down, up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. That's 5. Up and down, up and down. That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down, up and down. That's 8. Let's keep going. Up and down. That's 1. Up and down. That's 2. Oh, no. And down, up. That's 2. Up and down, up and down. That's 3. Up and down, up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. That's 5. Up and down, up and down. That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down and up and down. That's 8. Awesome, awesome. So that's 3 sets. 3 complete sets, and you were able to do it. You were able to do that. All right, we're going to move into our dead bugs, and then get into our lateral raises, and then our balancing exercise. Hey team, I want to thank you for staying with me today as we work through another powerful day in our Strength, Strategy, and Mindset series. We made it through the core of our workout up to the hammer curls, and I know some of you were ready for those lateral raises, the dead bug, and of course our usual balance exercise. Life happens, and sometimes you have to pivot, you have to adapt in real time. And that's not a failure. That's what happened today. That's the wisdom of motion. So here's what I want you to do. To go ahead and finish up with the lateral raises. I want you to do the dead bugs. Lateral raises, remember, 3 sets of 8. The dead bugs, we're going to do 10 of those, set of 10. And then, of course, the balancing exercise with the leg shift. You're doing 10 of those as well. But what I want to do is I want to spend some time right now and go through our grounding and our breath work, because we can do that right here to close. And let's just take a few minutes as we are going through the process of getting our bodies ready once again to calm down, to decrease the temperature in our body, to get the heart rate back down, to get that blood flow a little slower, and to get rid of some of that carbon dioxide that we've been building up as we've been walking through the exercises. Remember, our grounding exercise, very simple. And you can do that right where you are. I'm sitting right now on a chair, and this is actually a perfect example of how to do this while you are sitting when you may not be in your workout space. This is life in real time. And so what you want to do is right now I am sitting on a chair, and I have my feet planted on the ground firmly. So sometimes we're sitting back and we're sitting in off different positions, but I want you to get your feet planted firmly on the ground, and I want you to imagine that your entire body is being held up by the ground that's below you. It's being held up by this earth, this rock that is firm and that is supporting you right now. So go ahead, plant your feet flat on the floor, sit up tall. You can rest one hand on your chest if you want, the other on your belly. Right, all of that, but right now you're being supported. Right now you are being held. Right now you are being there's no shaky earth under you. The earth is not soft. The ground is firm, and the ground is well capable of keeping you supported. And so in this space, whether you are working on lifting, right, you're doing curls, you're doing presses, you're doing squats, the cross-body leg swings, all of those require balance, and they all require a firm foundation below you. And right now you have that. I want you to imagine the tension just flowing from the top of your head through your face, into the jaw, into the neck, the shoulders, into the upper chest, the lower chest, the upper abdomen, the lower abdomen, into your hips, through your thighs, down into your shins, into the ankles, to the feet, and through the soles of your feet as it's pushing down into the ground. And just feel that flow. Feel that flow. Feel the tension releasing, the stress releasing. In your situation where you are right now, maybe you're going through a conversation. Maybe you are in a project that's not quite going the way you thought. Maybe there's some relationship issues. Whatever it is, you're grounded. And from this position, you can begin moving in a direction that's positive, in the direction that's a growth, that's in the direction that allows you to be successful from this position. Because that tension is releasing, it's leaving, it's being pushed into the ground because you're grounded. And now let's begin working through some of our breathing, right? So we're breathing in positivity, breathing out negativity. We're breathing in success and breathing out failure. We're breathing in self-confidence and we're breathing out self-doubt. We're breathing in a growth mindset and we're breathing out a fixed mindset. We're breathing in the ability to be self-confident, self-sufficient, to understand that the locus of control is here. And we're breathing out the idea that it's out there somewhere, that something else is in charge, that something else is what is directing me, and I don't have control. So we're going to do 5 of those. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then on the 5th one, we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold it for a 5 count, and then breathe out. So let's go ahead. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, 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 and one more. This time we're going to hold it in through the nose, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathing out. That fresh oxygen has just come in and the carbon dioxide is going out. Ah. Feel the muscles relaxing. The tension is going. I'm grounded. Awesome, awesome. Beautiful, beautiful exercise. And you can do that at any time, in any place. Just get your feet on the ground, be centered, be grounded, and then you can begin on the breath work. And let me go ahead and let me grab my hat. And so you've done it one more time, one more day, another choice, another decision to be here. 59 times, 59 days, 59 decisions, 59 moments where you said yes, 59 moments where you pushed through, 59 pieces of data, 59 pieces of evidence that says that you are willing to do what it takes to be successful, that you are putting this on the priority list. And that, after all, is what limitless living says, that we're not allowing anything, nothing from outside of us, no situation, no circumstance, no scheduling, no weather, or nothing from inside, no doubt, no self-doubt, no history, no anxiety, no depression. None of that from outside or inside is going to prevent me from doing what I need to do to be successful. I'm showing up and presenting my best self, my best health, and the best plans for my life, and I am going to be successful. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. I'll see you tomorrow on day 60 for strength, strategy, and mindset.